Hey folks, here it is, the AT&T Palm Pre Plus. It looks just like you expect Palm Pre Plus to look like, practically identical to the Verizon Palm Pre Plus and not all that far off from the Sprint Palm Pre, though of course the Sprint Palm Pre has that center button and less RAM. We got some early reports that the AT&T version was slightly faster than the Verizon version, and I'm not going to say that I'm experiencing that, although it does seem a little bit faster to me. The truth of the matter is that could just be attributed to the fact that the AT&T Pre Plus has got, it's fresh, and fresh devices always seem faster. Of course, Google Maps on WebOS always seems to launch fairly slowly on the first run. But here we go, and you can already see that the AT&T Palm Pre Plus is getting a pretty good GPS fix right away. We are indoors, of course, so that's not going to get a full tower fix, but I was able to get a GPS on the AT&T version pretty much right away. You can see it's already zeroing in while the Verizon Pre Plus is still working. And look at that, we've got a full GPS fix on the AT&T device, while the Verizon device is still trying to just get something at all. Let's launch another app. How about a game, hey? Actually, I may not have any games on this Verizon device. Oh yeah, look at that. Paratrooper, that's a great game. We'll launch that. I believe I've got it here as well. So you can see, speed is pretty good on this device. Also on the AT&T Palm Pre Plus, you get YP Mobile on board, which is a really nice mapping application based on Yellow Pages and uses Bing Maps, and I am a fan of it. And it has these nice little categories, so if you go into Browse, you've got the people that pay to get up here at the top, but you can actually go to what you care about, find the nearest barber. And Fantastic Sam's right there, baby. Nice. Also included on the AT&T version is AT&T Navigator, which I will hunt down here. There it is. This is a $10 a month option for turn-by-turn directions. You can sign in right there on the device, and then once you're signed up, you can go to a website to manage your maps from your desktop if you want. And again, it's nice and fast. They're saying they couldn't get our location, but not quite true. But pinch to zoom works pretty well here. We are doing, there it is, it does have our location. We're doing this over Wi-Fi, but 3G speeds I'm finding are pretty good. And in battery life, I've only had this thing for about 24 hours, so I can't really speak to that, but so far it seems to be basically on par with what we've seen before. The one last thing people are probably wondering about comparing the AT&T Pre Plus to previous versions is hardware quality. And while I can't speak to it after extended use, I can say that this device initially is much better than any Palm device I've used before. The slider has a bit more friction to it, if that makes sense. There's definitely no Oreo effect to this thing. It feels really, really solid, and the keyboard is great. It is just a hair clickier than the Verizon version. Maybe not. It's pretty close. But there are no missed key presses at all. It picks up every button that I hit, and I love it. I'd love to see some more auto correction, or even just put a period in on a double space. I would prefer that. But there's really no complaints here about the keyboard. It's really solid. Speed seems pretty good. We'll open up Tweet Me here. And heck, we'll even open up a game. Another one, we'll open up a full PDK app game. How about Assassin's Creed? And look at that, just boom, right into it, right away. And of course, the great thing about WebOS and gaming on WebOS is while you have a 3D game open, it's no thing to pause it really quick, have it go into a card, go back to your other app, your Twitter app here, see what people are saying on Twitter, then jump over, and you're right back in the game, which is pretty cool. So there you go. It's the AT&T Palm Pre Plus. It is $149.99. It's available this Sunday, and it has the prettiest wallpaper I've ever seen. I think it's a worthy competitor, although we'll see how it does on the AT&T network.